questions. Is that it?
Yep, here we go. So, I'll come over here. Say good morning, Lou. How are you?
Good morning.
Very good. Speak to the camera. That's
All
good.
right, I'll do that.
Looks a little confused, to tell you the truth. I'm going to stop that. We look a little like we're there. Now it's more centered.
Now it's more straight.
More straight, yeah, okay.
Okay.
And today's September the 4th. Can you believe that?
It's hard to believe.
2012 already.
Already. Fall is almost upon us.
I know.
I hope so, anyway.
I know. Well, we're excited to go through these questions. And thank you, Lou, for doing it. And to the, let's see, the date that you came into Rotary was?
Well, I was in March of
1988.
1991.
91.
I've been a Rotarian for about 21 years.
Okay.
Here in Sun Lakes, and then I was a Rotarian in Klamath Falls before then. And of course, at that time, because of the classifications, it was difficult to get to be a Rotarian. And so I really appreciated when they asked me to be a Rotarian. I was involved in other activities like the Chamber and the United Way, etc. So in doing that, it was a real honor for me to become a Rotarian.
Wow.
And when we got to Sun Lakes, I wanted to be a Rotarian.
How many years then have you been in Rotary combined between the two clubs?
Well, almost 27 years. So yeah, it's been a long time.
It's a lot of Rotary meetings.
A lot. No.
Well, so we put together some questions, Lou. And if you would like to, I can read them, or you can read them, whatever you want to do.
You read them to me. And
okay. So, what was the reason that you became, or how you became a Sun Lakes Rotarian, and how long have you been at the Sun Lakes Rotary as of the date of this discussion?
Well, I came in...
I guess we just answered that, didn't we?
Yes, we just answered
yeah,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll get on to my next question.
Okay.
The club provides great opportunities for service. Please discuss how you are able to meet the challenges of life and still be involved in Sun Lakes Rotary projects.
Well, in retirement, I made Rotary projects from the local and district a priority, and I found it very rewarding to do that. Mm-hmm. Also been able to become a Paul Harris Fellow and a benefactor, so I just Rotary is very important in my life.
And we'll get to the questions because I know you're a past president. We'll get to that in a moment. What activities have you been involved in over the years, and why did you choose these?
Well, as far as committees or that sort of thing,
mm-hmm.
I was on the ambassadorial selection committee for the district. When we had our club sponsored one of the ambassadorial scholars, Brian Ives, and so he reported to me, and he came several times, one before he left and once after he got back, and gave us update on his year in Chile. I've also been involved in splash delivery and pancake breakfast and the golf tournament, highway cleanup when we were doing that.
Oh, that's a new one. I don't think nobody's discussed that. What was highway cleanup?
Well, for a while, we went out and cleaned a mile of highway out on I-10 from about where you get on the freeway here off of Riggs on up 1 mile, and cleaned both sides. And
through the Adopt a Mile program through ADOT.
So we were adopted, and there was a sign up there that said this is a project for the Rotary Club of Sun Lake. So, but as we aged, we had difficult doing that. Eventually, we had to cancel that project. But it was a great project, and we and the fellows, it was a good chance for us to do things together.
Oh, that's
Amazing. I didn't realize that. I can see why we stopped. So you were an officer, and I think, what office have you served, and in it, and how long?
Well, I was president in 94, 95. Max Corey came to me, and I had, at that point, had not been on the board or any of that, and so I was kind of surprised, but came and asked me to be president. Apparently, those in line was not able to, and we were a growing club at that time, and right. I suppose because of my experience as being a Rotarian before and so forth, they asked me. So Max Corey came, and I was really questioning whether I wanted to. First thing I asked was, will Lee Widener continue to be the secretary?
Right.
And they said, yes, he would. So I said, okay. So with Lee's help, we went through and had really a great year. We ended up at the district conference with several awards and so forth. So I was very pleased with our year, and seemed like our club grew a lot at that particular time.
Well, the banner behind you is the first year that they got this banner for 94, 95.
Yes, yes.
Do you know what that banner means? Is that club award level? Is that some sort of...
Well, we got, one was we had to do certain projects to become, and that was Rotary International that gave us that one.
Oh,
and,
I see.
We had to report all of the things, and there was a whole list of things that we had to do. And so, you know, we worked on some of those to make it happen.
I'm just moving the camera behind you so you can see the 94, 95, the year you represent. Okay. The very first year we got the banner.
And of course, I was after that year, I became the assistant district governor for a year. So I guess must have done a reasonable job to get an ADG. A good experience also.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Serving in Rotary certainly is beneficial. What was your greatest accomplishment, do you think, as your tenure as an officer, other than stopping the highway project, maybe?
Well, I think probably was our growth. We had tremendous growth. We had some wonderful people like Dwight Grotwall and others that helped, and we got a lot of the projects that we have gotten going. And as the year went along, we became one of the clubs that the district looked to as one of the club leaders. So I guess those were things. The projects and so forth, that was very important to me.
That was the year I arrived in Arizona, was in '94. So,
okay.
And I didn't know Sun Lakes at the time. So, but I guess I do now. Next question. During your lifetime as a Sun Lakes Rotarian, describe the club in your own words. That's an interesting question, isn't it? Huh?
Yes. Well, we found that club is a very friendly. Shirley and I, my wife, we enjoyed the camaraderie of all the Rotarians, and actually Rotary has become our friends, and that's become really a part of a main part of our social activities and so forth.
Based on the questions that we've had from the responses so far, from the people we've interviewed, that is a common theme, that the Rotary Club develops your friendships, and your friendships revolve around the members of the Rotary Club.
That's true, very much so.
And I guess that's going to get into the next question. How has the Rotary Club of Sun Lakes changed your life since you've been a member of the club?
Well, it's really saying it's somewhat the same thing. the Rotary has become a very important part of our life, and because of that, you know, we've gotten involved with the different projects that the Rotary has developed. And we enjoy things like the pancake breakfast, etc., the Christmas party, when we've been able to, like the golf tournament, all those things. It's just everything seems to revolve around the Rotary Club.
And as a Paul Harris Fellow and a benefactor, that really puts the, I guess, the feet on the road, I guess.
That's right,
That puts
yes.
that's really...
Yeah, you know, we've...
What made you decide to do that? To become a benefactor?
Well, I just would like to think that I make a legacy or whatever whenever I go on, I'll go ahead and have them support that.
That's a wonderful thing, and I know that not only I, but others who see this will commend you for that.
Yes.
When I put this question together, the next one, I thought I wanted to ask the question for mostly new Rotarians. Describe the feelings you have, Lew, when you enter the Sun Lakes Rotary Club meeting room, like this morning and the last couple of months.
Well,
What do you feel like when you get in here?
One of the things I've been involved in is the setup and the takedown. And to me, putting the banners and so forth up, make it a club and a home. And you just feel the strength and importance of Rotary with all the banners and so forth. And look forward to the meetings and the activities, and find and hear about what's going on, and you know, so that you're well aware of our projects and our programs and so forth.
Which leads you to the next question: what continues to attract you to the club? I guess it does. Coming in the mornings and setting these things up and meetings of people. What more can you say?
You have to be. You need to go to all the meetings. You need to get involved in all the activities, so that you are not just an outsider, but you are a part of what's happening. And that's what it's all about. I mean, the delivery of the splash, all those things help the camaraderie and become, you know, a group.
A Rotarian.
Rotarians, yeah. Become a Rotarian.
That's it, yeah. I understand what you say. What can you say, Lew, to the prospective members and others who might see this in the future about maintaining your club membership, which...
Well, I probably said that before,
already,
but in the fact that you do need to be involved and committed to support and work on the Rotary. Our club has always been a very strong, very active club, and it takes, and you just have to be involved, and if you are, then we'll continue to have a good club, and you'll enjoy it.
The last question: what would you like your legacy to be to those who come into Sun Lakes Rotary, say 10 years from now? Other than your benefactor and
I'd
the
like
work
to
that you've done.
that what I've done or have done with others and so forth, that we've made Rotary in Sun Lakes a strong club, that we are one of the leaders in the district, and that we continue to develop so that we can continue to help our community, our schools, Club International with the various projects that our clubs are involved in. I just feel like for me personally that I'm able to do so much more as a part of Rotary than as an individual as far as helping make this maybe a better world or a better community.
I don't think they can say much more than that. Thank you, Lew, for a chance to do this. I know it's been fun for you. I can see it in your face.
Yes.
And thank you so very much for being a part of this and for being a Rotarian. There we are.